Well, after 15, 16 long awaited years, we finally get closure. What's up, people of the world? It is me, Alex Wimmer, aka AP3 Jumped. Welcome to another review. This time, a review for, you guessed it, Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie. Now, let me start off by talking about my history with Hey Arnold. I love Hey Arnold. It was one of my favorite cartoons, one of my favorite Nick cartoons, to be specific, and it was just a really feel-good show. It taught a lot of lessons. It was a very it was a very funny yet very serious show, and it was dealt with a lot of serious and sometimes adult issues. And like I said, it taught a lot of life lessons. And Arnold was honestly just a great role model. He always has been, and he still is to this day. So yeah, and he's just one of the nicest cartoon characters that there is. He's one of the most compassionate cartoon characters that there is. And so yes, I was not sure where else to begin other than that. Drawing a blank here. I'm such a football head. Another thing I love is the theme song. That show has one of the coolest theme songs for any cartoon or show in general. It's just really cool. The theme is really catchy. They remixed it throughout the series up until the series finale, which was 2001, and then the movie came out in 2002. I haven't seen the movie in a very long time. I didn't rewatch the movie, mostly because I didn't really have a means to, because I wasn't able to watch it on Nick, because I don't get cable in this house. I go to my mom's house to watch cable. In fact, that's how I even watched the Jungle Movie to begin with. How I watched all those Friday night premieres that I've been reviewing for the past few days. But yeah. So yeah, Hey Arnold's a great cartoon. Lots of people love it, and there was a lot of people who were sad to get such a drastic cliffhanger for one of our favorite series. And it's not really Craig Bartlett's fault. It's not. It's kind of Nickelodeon's fault a little bit. There was just kind of poor timing and funding and stuff, and it's very complicated. I don't remember the exact story, but it's not Craig Bartlett's fault. It's kind of Nickelodeon's fault, but there's a lot more to it than that. So yeah, where do I even begin? So yeah, I actually rewatched the Journal to completely refresh my memory, since that's a prequel for the Jungle Movie. And I had Isabella watch that particular episode with me too, so she could know what's going on. So she has all the information she needs for the Jungle Movie. I'll get into that in a sec. I'll get into the newcomers aspect for this whole thing in a second. But yeah, after 15, 16 long years, we finally get the movie we deserve, and whoa, I've been babbling on for too long. Let me just go off and say that the movie is fantastic. I talked a little bit about it on Twitter, not a whole lot about it, but the movie's just fantastic. It's very funny, it's very emotional, it's very serious, can be very tear-jerking, and it could have been in theaters. I mean, the movie looks gorgeous. I mean, half my enjoyment just came from looking at the movie. It is an awesome step up and an awesome visual upgrade from the original series. I mean, everything just looks clean. The backgrounds look clean. The classic watercolor painted backgrounds. The characters look nice and refined, and in fact, I think they even have bigger eyes this time around. I think. like I said, the characters so refined. A lot of the characters got redesigns, which are very welcomed addition actually. Even the old designs get referenced in the flashback that's shown for like Arnold's generosity and whatnot. But I don't think I want to get into spoilers. I'm not gonna no. This will be a spoiler free review. This will be my first spoiler free review. So yeah, all I'll say is that after so many years of waiting, we finally get closure on things. We finally find out Arnold's last name, and we finally find out how he feels about Helga and my Hi Warrior just made noise. And we finally find out the whereabouts of Arnold's parents. We finally find out what happened to them, and it's. I gotta say, it's definitely a perfect end to the series, I'll say. And Craig Bartlett apparently stated that if the movie did well, that he may consider doing a sixth season, which, to be quite honest, I don't think there needs to be another season. Like I said, the movie is just a perfect ending to the series. And couldn't ask for anything better, honestly. I give the movie, like, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because it's just fantastic. The animation is great. And Jim Lang's soundtrack is great, and the characters are great, and we got still the same old lovable cast that we know and love. And by the way, how to say Phoebe and is one of my favorite characters because Phoebe is honestly she's just really adorable, and Stinky I love him because of his design. I think I love Stinky's character design more than any other character design because he just is the most interesting looking character. He's with this big pointy nose and pointy teeth and tall lanky body. It's another thing I loved about Hey Arnold the series was everyone's obtuse character designs. Like, it's just really awesome. So yeah, most of the voice actors came back and reprised their roles, which was awesome. Little Peanut voices Gerald this time around, and even the new voice actors do a pretty good job at sounding like how the old voice actors did, because some of the old ones have gone through puberty. And Craig Bartlett stated that actually some of the old voice actors actually came back as for different roles, I think. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And there's also some little callbacks and references to the original series, and old Betsy and Brainy being smacked by Elga, and that's just the tip of the iceberg with all the callbacks and references and just the absolute love and care that this movie was given. It was for the fans, and there's trying to think. There's something else I wanted to say. Another thing, they brought back just about every single character that they could bring back, and like even down to like Chocolate Boy. I love Chocolate Boy too. I totally forgot about him until I watched a recent episode involving him where the characters get stuck in a tree. Because every now and then I would watch episodes on Nick Splat. So yeah, and there's only one problem that the movie has, and it's not really about coming from the movie itself. It involves newcomers, and because newcomers have a bit of a disposition with this movie. So like, it seems like only the tried and true fans will. It seems like only they will appreciate it more, and because newcomers, they won't really know what's going on. I mean, that Nickelodeon actually gives newcomers the opportunity, and even veterans if they want to. They give everyone the opportunity, newcomers and veterans to catch up by watching the journal so they can know what to expect and have information for the Jungle movie. Although that's not explicitly stated for newcomers, like only veterans will really know to do that, unless 2 and 2 are in the same situation. Like, unless there's a situation like me, a veteran, tells my little sister, a newcomer, what exactly to watch because we watched it together, and Belle and I watched all 4 specials that night. The Teen Titans Go 200th episode, the latest episodes, and Harold the Jungle Movie. We all watched that. I mean, we watched all of that, all 3 hours worth of that. So it was pretty fun watching it with her. She got a kick out of it, and she really enjoyed it. And I was hooping and hollering throughout the movie too. And some people cried. I wanted to, but I just couldn't. I was just hooping and hollering as a replacement of crying and such. And I was like, "Hey, this happened, and hey, that happened, and yes, this happened." And so, even Ant Dude talked about the Jungle Movie on Twitter. A gaming YouTuber talked about the Jungle Movie. Like, see, since I'm a variety channel, I talk about everything, but it's still cool to see like pretty much everyone express their love for the Jungle Movie online. So yeah, I gotta say, like I said, give it a perfect 10 out of 10, and it was just. I'm gonna keep gushing over it if I keep talking. So I'm just gonna say it's a perfect ending to the series, and like I said, there doesn't need to be a season 6. I mean, if there will be, I mean, I'm all for it. I'll be all for it if there will be a new season, I guess. But this movie just is the perfect ending to the series. I sound like a broken record, but that is really true. Oh yeah, this movie does reference. This movie does reference the first movie, actually. Totally forgot to mention that. But oh freaking well. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe after all this time, that it's so satisfying for us fans to finally get closure on this series, and all of our dreams have come true, and we finally know what happens, and it's just a great feeling, honestly. I gotta say, for everybody, the cast and crew, and the creator, Craig Bartlett himself, even though it's taken like over 15 years for this to happen, looks like all of our patience has finally paid off. All of us. But yeah, if you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe. What did you think of the Jungle Movie? Tell me what you thought in the comments below, and tell me if I missed any random fun facts or Easter eggs or anything. I do plan on watching the movie a second time. If they play it again on TV or something, if it's on demand, it probably is. But I will watch it a second time if I have the opportunity. So yes. Don't forget to stay tuned for a few more videos, one being the Random Video Season 2 reaction video, and another being Pop-Tarts Pumpkin Pie Taste Test. So yes, I reviewed all 4 Friday night specials. Teen Titans Go 200th episode came out at 6, the new last episode's at 6:30, and the Harold the Jungle Movie at 7. Trolls Holiday came on at 8:30, but like I said in my vlog, on my most recent vlog, I'm just gonna have to wait to watch that later on, to watch it on demand or something. And also, a bunch of movies came out on Friday too, Justice League and Coco. So many new things came out on Black Friday, it was not even funny. But yeah, I'm Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That is it for me, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much, Craig Bartlett, for providing this for us. Because like I said, he's been waiting for this to happen just as much as he and the crew have been waiting for this to happen as much as all of us fans were. So thank you, Craig. Thank you. Now we should get excited for Rocko's Modern Life and Invader Zim. Those new revivals / TV movies / whatever they're going to be. Alright. Football head out. Because this Arnold was the first football head. He debuted years before Stewie Griffin did in Family Guy. So yeah.